Hello class 6, I hope you all are good. Students, as you all know, this is the third video for this chapter. Chapter 1 in Civics, Rural Local Self-Government. Students, in this chapter we studied decentralization. What is decentralization? When the power is taken away from the central or union government and given to the local government. That is called decentralization. And what is the reason for this? Because the representative of the local area, they know better situation. Okay, the basic idea behind decentralization is that there are a huge number of problems and issues which are best settled at the local level. People have better knowledge of problems of their localities. They also have better ideas on where to spend money and how to manage things more efficiently. Okay, people have better idea for their localities. Okay, ideas and problems they know better. Now, what is Panchayati Raj? Panchayati Raj is a form of local government in rural areas. Then after, three-tier system of Panchayati Raj. Three-tier of Panchayati Raj. Number 1, Panchayat, village Panchayat. Number 2, Block Samiti. And number 3, Zilla Parishad. Okay. And their functions, they are given in both. We studied in last videos. But headed, who is the of these three different tier systems? First, village panchayat. Village panchayat is headed by Pradhan, Gram Pradhan. Number 2, block samiti. Block samiti is headed by BDO, Block Development Officer. Okay, and the last one, Zilla Parishad. It works at district level and it is headed, or the chairman of Zilla Parishad is district collector. Okay, the chairman of Zilla Parishad is the district collector. Panchayat Samiti or Block Samiti, both are same. Panchayat Samiti and Block Samiti, they both are same. And Panchayat Samiti is headed by BDO, Block Development Officer. Okay, this you understood. Then after, what is Panchayat? Panchayat, people, group of 5 elderly and responsible persons of a village. And what is Gram Panchayat? Gram Panchayat is a small committee of 7 to 30 members. Gram Panchayat is a small committee of 7 to 30 members who are elected by Gram Sabha. Okay, who are elected by Gram Sabha. And what is Gram Sabha? Gram Sabha, every village has a Gram Sabha. Every adult, male and female, who is 18 years or above is a member of Gram Sabha. Okay, they only elect the members of Gram Panchayat. Okay, and how do they elect? The members of the Gram Sabha elect the Gram Panchayat through a secret ballot. These are some essential functions of the village panchayat. Okay, first one, construction and repair of village roads and waterways. Waterways, it means whenever you see roads are not in good condition, you can say what? If it happens in your village, this is the responsibility of village panchayat. Okay, you can complain over there why roads are in such a bad condition. Okay, in this season, in rainy season, this thing is happening. You can see the worst condition of roads everywhere, and they cause what? They cause accidents also. So in villages, wherever, the condition of roads should be good. Okay, they should be in good condition. So construction and repair of village roads and waterways, if in village, the responsibility is village panchayat. Okay, Now second one, planting trees. This is also another compulsory function of the village panchayat. Third one, construction and repair of village wells and tanks. Now fourth one, provision of light on roads and street. Provision of light on roads and streets. Fifth one, provision of clean drinking water. We should be provided clean drinking water. That is the responsibility of village panchayat. If water is not available, they have to, a village panchayat will have to provide us. Okay. Now sixth one, sanitation and public health, cleanliness. Okay, that is also another function. Supervision of primary schools. If there is any primary school in the village, the maintenance and the supervision is the responsibility of village panchayat. Okay. Another functions are cleanliness of public streets, maintenance of public places, collection of rents. If any building or government property is on rent, it means the collection money will go to village panchayat. Okay, collection of rents, keeping a record of birth and deaths, maintenance of burial and cremation grounds. That is also another compulsory function of village panchayat. Removal of encroachment on roads and streets. If you visit in a market, you can see their shopkeepers, they place their things outside of their shops. That is called what? Encroachment. It means they are using footpath to display their things, which is called what? Encroachments. Okay. Supply of good seeds and fertilizers. And encroachment, not only shopkeepers do, but also people encroach government property. Okay. And removal of encroachment on roads and streets, that is also responsibility of village panchayat. Promoting minor agricultural and irrigation facilities, to provide irrigation facilities. Looking after facilities like village grazing ground and the nearby forest. Supervision of primary schools, that I have told you. Welfare of the weaker sections, people who are poor living in the village. Village panchayat provide them facilities by providing them land, money. Okay, many types of government plans are there. Those are for weaker sections only. Also, they provide gram panchayats, village panchayat provide them BPL card, through which they get ration in cheap money. Okay, cheap amount they have to pay to get sufficient ration. Okay. And the last is supervision over the work of government servants like a patwari, lekpal, the police constable, chowkidar, the vaccinator and the PL. All these are the supervisions over the work of government. It means all these people are the government servants. Okay. Patwari, lekpal, police constable, they all are government servants. They are allotted in a particular village panchayat. So village panchayat has to supervision all these government servants. Okay. Now let's talk about voluntary or optional function of the village panchayat. Yes, students, these are optional or voluntary functions of the village panchayat. These are management of hospitals for the cattle. Okay, manage hospitals for the cattle, and management of village market, to manage village market, organizing recreation and entertainment programs. Okay, recreation and entertainment programs. Example, akharas and village sports. Akharas where the wrestler fight. Okay, that is called akharas. Opening and maintaining a reading room and library. Management of hospitals, maternity and child welfare center. All these are optional functions of the village panchayat. Holding village fairs, setting up of drinking water huts, piaus, etc. Piaus means like water tank, okay, to provide visitors, to provide water to the visitors in the form of piaus. Okay, they are called piaus, where you see in roadside piaus. They have many forms, many types of piaus in the form of tanks. Okay, water tank or earthen pot, ghada, where the water is kept for the visitors. That is called piaus. The duration of a panchayat, okay, of a village panchayat. A panchayat is elected for 5 years. The tenure, the working period of a panchayat is 5 years. The panchayat may be dissolved on account of inefficiency and mismanagement. If village panchayat is not working properly, sarpanch is not working properly, it may be dissolved. But a new panchayat must be elected within 6 months of the dissolution of the previous panchayat. Means within 6 months there should be another election should be organized. Okay, and who organizes election of a village panchayat, of the village panchayat? State Election Commission. State Election Commission organizes election in village. Okay. The new panchayat will work for the remaining period out of the 5 years. It means tenure period is 5 years, but after 2 years village panchayat is not working properly, within 6 months there will be another election. Okay, another election after choosing new, after forming new village panchayat. The next tenure period will be 2.5 years only. Okay, then after again there will be the election, fresh election for fresh panchayat, for fresh village panchayat. Okay, now this was your duration of the village panchayat. Now sources of income. Yes, now sources of income of the village panchayat. Where do they get money from? That we will understand. Okay, first one, taxes on houses and shops. The houses and shops of the people, of the villagers, they take tax on that, so money they collect. Taxes on fairs and markets and fairs. Fete they organize. By organizing fete in village or market, they get taxes, they get rent on that. Third one, fee from the registration of the sale and purchase of the cattle. Fee from the registration of the sale and purchase of the cattle. Number 4, income from the sale of public property. Income from the sale of public property, government property. Fifth one, government grants. That is the big amount which they get, which village panchayat get. Government grants. Government also give money to the village panchayat. Number 6, income from trees and garbage. How from tree? If trees are cut in the village area, this money, okay, they sell the timber, and the money which is received, that is also a source of income. That is income. of the village panchayat and garbage also. Number 7, loans from banks. They also can apply for loans from banks. Okay. Now one important question is there. Steps taken to strengthen the Panchayati Raj. Step to become strong, to become stronger the Panchayati Raj, making stronger. Okay, these are some steps. Now it is constitutionally mandatory to hold regular election to local government bodies. There will be regular elections. After 5 years, there will be election. There is after 5 years, new fresh election is organized. Seats are reserved in the elected bodies and executive heads of these institutions for the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe. It means scheduled caste for the for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe and other backward classes. There should be reservation. Okay, reserved seats are reserved for these classes. At least 1/3 of all positions are reserved for women. Out of 133 seats will be reserved for women. An independent institution called the State Election Commission has been created in each state to conduct panchayat and municipal elections. Who conducts panchayat and municipal election? Panchayat in rural areas, municipal in urban areas. Who conducts in a district? State Election Commission. While in country or in a state, if there is an election for chief minister, okay, of that time, who conducts election over there? Election Commission of India. Okay, in a country also, if there is an election for the union government, that time who conducts election there? Election Commission of India. In state, there also Election Commission of India. But in state, there is local bodies election like municipal or panchayat election. There who conducts? State Election Commission. Election Commission of the state conducts the election there. Election of panchayat and municipal elections. Okay. That's all for the day. We will continue this chapter. Thank you.